It was supposed to be a peaceful morning at a local farmer's market until a young patrol officer decided to turn it into a crime scene. What started as a routine stop ended with a gun in the face of a man whose name alone could have ended the officer's career. But instead of panic, that man smiled because he knew exactly how this was going to end. Marcus Ellison, a tall, calm black man in his 50s, walked through the stalls of the Maple Grove Farmers Market with a small basket of fruit. He'd retired from law enforcement years ago, a U.S. Marshal with a record that spoke louder than words. But none of that mattered to Officer Rick Nolan, a rookie itching to prove his authority. When Marcus reached for his wallet to pay, Nolan appeared out of nowhere, hand already resting on his holster. "Hey, step away from the counter," Nolan barked. The crowd went quiet. Marcus turned slowly, confused. "Excuse me, officer? Did I do something wrong?" "You fit the description," Nolan snapped. "Suspicious man reported stealing produce." Marcus blinked. "Produce?" He lifted the basket. "You mean these apples?" But Nolan wasn't listening. He saw a tall black man in an expensive coat and assumed the worst. Within seconds, his gun was drawn. "Hands where I can see them." People gasped. Marcus's face didn't flinch. His hands went up, calm, steady, controlled. Inside, though, he felt the same anger he'd seen destroy lives for years on the job. "Officer," Marcus said evenly, "you're making a mistake." Nolan's voice shook. "I said hands up." Marcus took a breath. I've heard the line before from men who didn't know what they were doing. A nearby vendor started filming. The tension thickened. Marcus knew one wrong move could cost him his life. But this wasn't about guilt. It was about pride. So Marcus made his move. Not with his hands, but with his voice. "I suggest you call your commander," he said quietly. Nolan laughed. "Oh yeah? You think you know the commander?" Marcus tilted his head, eyes steady. "I trained him." Within minutes, a black SUV screeched to a stop beside the market. Out stepped Captain Laura Bennett, the department's top officer. Calm but furious, she stormed through the crowd. "Nolan, what the hell are you doing?" "Ma'am, this man—" "That man," she cut him off, "is Marcus Ellison, retired U.S. Marshal, my former instructor." The color drained from Nolan's face. His gun wavered. "Holster your weapon, now." He obeyed, trembling. The silence that followed was deafening. Laura looked around, meeting every onlooker's eyes. "This is what happens," she said firmly, "when fear replaces judgment." Then she turned to Marcus. "I'm so sorry, sir." Marcus nodded slowly. "You don't owe me an apology. Just make sure this doesn't happen again." Later that day, Nolan's body camera footage was reviewed. No theft, no report, no probable cause. Just prejudice, panic, and poor training. Internal Affairs didn't hesitate. Suspension, then termination. Nolan broke down as he turned in his badge, the same badge he'd used to intimidate an innocent man. Marcus never gloated. He'd seen too many careers end that way. All he hoped was that the next officer would think twice before acting out of fear instead of reason. Marcus walked home that evening, the sunset painting the sky gold. He wasn't angry, just tired. Tired of fighting the same battle in different uniforms. Because justice isn't about who holds the badge, it's about who has the courage to do what's right when the world is watching. And for once, the world did watch, and the truth spoke louder than the gun